and stay out of pocket. Out of pocket.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Out of Pocket Experience. I'm sitting here with my boys Angel, my boy J-Bob, and I'm with you, Nick. Subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, fucking Spotify, all that. You know what I'm saying? Tune in for our next episodes coming out weekly on Mondays. Hopefully every Monday we keep up with it. We try to stay up with it.
Every other week.
We have lives too, so it's kind of rough.
I got something in my eye, boy. I'm getting attacked already before we even get this shit started, boy. Damn. How's y'all's week? Was it good?
Working out. And what we were just talking about, starving ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will mention, instead of starving and eating vegetables only, I started eating meat because of that stupid-ass thing you sent me.
The guy that was countering the
video.
video.
And it makes a lot of sense because, the
video that he's referencing is like when people are like saying, "Oh, gorillas are fucking buff. How come all they eat is fucking tree shit?" And
It was
Why
Dr.
monkeys always
Sebi.
eat bananas?
Yeah, they were like, look at the gorilla, and he was like, he also eats.
Whoa!
Why'd you? What's up with that accent?
What's up
Who
with
was that?
accent?
Who was that? Who was that?
But it was Dr. Sebi's people, bro. Dr. Sebi, if y'all haven't heard about him, he's got some
Oh,
good
you
stuff.
were being Dr. Sebi?
No.
He has
That's not him. That was his son.
Dr. Sebi has like a documentary on Netflix.
Does he? I didn't know he had an
yeah,
actual
you should look it
documentary.
up. That's what beep beep beep, and then we're talking about like,
All right.
last 2 weeks
But
at work.
he has a lot of good points, but there's also a lot of points he makes that doesn't. I'm not gonna say doesn't make sense, but that's the extreme. Yeah, but it's an extreme. You know what I'm saying? But back to the gorilla thing. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
We're about talking about.
Bro,
I
we're
started
doing
eating meat.
intros, bro.
Yeah.
He's asking you how your
How's the
week's
week
been.
been?
Yeah,
I've been
how'd your
eating
week
meat.
You've been
I
eating
started
meat
eating
now?
meat again. Yeah, that's how it's been.
We'll get back to you on that gorilla thing because I want to
Elaborate.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if you pull out that voice again if we give you a moment.
Nope.
Hey, Joe, what'd you do this week, man?
Worked. It's a busy week. Went to Tampa last week.
Oh yeah, you saw a Taylor Swift
I went
concert.
to a Taylor Swift concert.
These men, bro, they sold their firstbborn child so they can get tickets to this Taylor Swift concert.
Yes,
my
sir.
God.
Swear to God,
That baby's on layaway.
Yeah.
Already in debt.
I want to talk about it a little bit because
She called herself a man at the beginning of it. She
What?
said, I feel like I'm the man.
That video, it's like referencing, it's referencing her song that she's about to do. That's very,
keep it shit in my eye.
very anti-patriarchal.
Patriotic?
No, like patriarchy.
Oh,
Anti-patriarchy.
anti-patriarchy.
Yeah, it's like one of her songs or some shit.
Interesting.
But I won't get into that.
Imagine she was transitioning into a man.
Who knows?
Hottest player so far.
Whoa, would you? What?
Hottest player so far.
Would you still go to a Taylor Swift concert if she was a man?
Bro, I didn't want to go to Taylor Swift.
And would it
concert.
still be Taylor Swift?
That's what I was about to ask.
Taylor's
bro.
Not even like changing the name, just Taylor.
Taylor's
Well,
a gender neutral name.
Yeah, it is. I guess. I've met Taylors that are females and males.
Imagine going to a Taylor Swift concert and then a dude walks out on stage and it's not even like actually Taylor Swift.
Dude comes down. Hey, it's
It's
Mr.
her
Beast
brother
here.
Taylor Swift. It's Mr. Beast. Oh my God. Hey, it's Chris.
All right.
How would you do this
Let
week,
me,
bro?
let me I'm gonna go.
Oh, he's
off,
gonna go in.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go off mic real quick, and then you guys can you
Bro.
can talk about how your week's been.
Bro, my week been fucking busy as shit. All I've been doing is working, motherfucker. I ain't been doing shit, man.
How's the you know, owning your own business thing? Because that should be.
Looking for work, bro. I mean, I did my first little bid the other day, bro. It's a nice little thing, bro. People got houses that need to be fixed, man. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it is just people are willing to pay the price because a lot of people like when people try to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? And then they get cheap product, or you know what I'm saying, or just cheap end
people
results.
just want. They'll be like, "Oh, how much you want to do for this set of flooring?" And they'll be like, "Oh, such and such," and it's like.
It's
This
a
guy want to
problem.
give you a lower price because he just needs work. You know what I'm saying? And people got to set their prices because there has to be a standard. Everybody's trying to be cheap.
But
and
that's
people
okay.
are robbing the insurance companies now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they always been robbing insurance companies. That's why hospital bills are expensive.
well, that's why everybody's putting it on the contractor, though. But the contractor has to take on this big-ass check because it's how much the work costs. But then the homeowner wants a kickback always.
Yeah.
That's how that weird shit goes.
Yeah, man.
But not what I'm involved in. But yet again, like, these are what people do.
Just keep your prices high, bro. Eventually, again, there's going to be enough people that pay the low prices, and then their friends are going to come over and be like, that's not cool.
Oh,
and then they're
yeah.
going to be like, oh, and then go to you, and then they're going to come over to their house and be like, that looked better. You know what
need
I'm saying?
flooring done. Look up Flooring Finesser all day. LLC. Look that shit up.
I clean carpets.
Sponsors the podcast. Flooring Finesser LLC.
Let's do our first topic. Jared talking about meat and shit.
Yeah, the meat, and I want to bring it back to the gorilla thing. He also said that the gorilla eats, 18 kilograms of vegetables in a day. You know how many vegetables that is, bro?
But I think it's just like leaves and shit.
Yeah, but also tying it into how much he eats. When it goes into his stomach the gorilla's stomach's a lot different than the human stomach, like you were saying, amino acid.
Yeah, he has like different amino acids.
Yeah,
like
which in turn changes it. Yeah, there you go. You beat me to it. But yeah,
hold on. You guys are talking over each other. What turns it into what? What turns into happen?
Vegetables turn into amino acid in the gorilla's stomach. Mm-hmm. He has certain amino acids that digest it differently and turn it into protein into his body.
Turns it into protein.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's why I don't like Dr. Sibby.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna watch the documentary eventually, but I'm just gonna take it like as a grain of salt because like these people, some of the comparisons can't be like they're too anecdotal. I think it's their research that they pull up.
Well, I mean, I was thinking earlier about myself and some weird shit because I was like exposure therapy. It's like how this is kind of off topic, but I'm gonna try and bring it back into this. It's to like how people are born with like ADHD, OCD, and such, and then they end up taking Adderall. They end up taking like Xanax to stay calm and such, and like how people have to take these medicines at a young age, and like when you grow up without having the money or the Medicare to even get diagnosed, when you realize you have these things or like mental illness, it's like, do I start taking these medicines now at like an adult age, or do I fucking realize that I have exposure therapied myself into overcoming my situation? But thing is, okay, so rounding this back into this, it's like how people can eat fermented cheese or fermented fish or like
milk.
How they can and they can sit there and turn their metabolisms into something that can handle that, like a vulture maybe. They're not necessarily eating dead objects, but they're eating something that's fermented and rotting. Now, why can't we figure out a way to produce amino acids, or if not, give ourselves those amino acids to then turn stuff like that into protein?
I feel like you can do it,
like an aid in your meal.
That's like your white blood cells would attack it immediately.
Interesting. Amino acids. What are those?
No.
What are amino acids? Do we know?
I believe it's a type of protein that flows.
I
know it's
thought
in
it
your
was like
muscles.
the carrier that transforms what you eat into protein into your bodies. I thought that's what.
So like it goes in your stomach, and your stomach helps throw it out into your
muscles. Yeah.
And then your intestines deal with it.
Yeah.
All I've heard is amino acids build up in your muscles, and that's why they hurt when you fucking work out.
Well, that's what creatine makes you hold
shit.
on to water weight, which is kind of like the amino acid
and then
thing.
Water weight. They were getting into biology shit, bro. That's like.
So what do you think they're taking a whole bunch of pre-workout naturally just so they can eat fucking raw plants? And shit?
Okay. Back to what I was gonna say though about Sebbies.
Yeah,
no, their bodies are just built different.
Do you want to be able to just go out and eat fucking
bro.
plants and shit? Like that's what cows do. I mean, where is that what you want your diet to be?
Nah, mainly the reason I got onto it is because I got tired. If you look up the root cause of a lot of I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say like 80% of diseases is gut inflammation. Your gut is irritated, and back to what we're saying about what you eat and ingest, bro, it's energy. You're using it as energy. So if like animal abuse and all that, like when you eat an animal that was abused all its life, you inherently gain the anxiety, the depression that animal had, because it's a transfer of energy, bro. You're eating its meat, you're eating its flesh. But if you eat wild animal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a lot better.
Bro, I love depressed chicken, bro.
Yeah,
but back, I want to go on the Sebi thing.
You think that eating depressed animals makes people depressed?
Yeah, I think that's why we have a lot of issues in America.
I wouldn't put it down on that.
Wouldn't it make you more depressed that you were killing a happy animal?
No.
Like you would. What would technically become an
you respect it? It's like the Native American thing when they kill an
animal in the nature,
and they like a deer, like a
buffalo.
turtle.
Yeah,
Buffalo
like
shit.
Is not a unhappy animal.
I'm not gonna say he's
not
not
about
unhappy,
like a farm-raised animal.
Yeah, but farm-raised animals go through so much anxiety from birth. You know what I'm saying?
So you want me to like take my chicken out and like give it a bath and all that?
Yeah, so
and then I'm the one that cuts its head off.
You want to know why Wagyu beef is so good?
Because they be fucking them shit.
No, because they massage them. They give them all the right foods.
No, they raise it differently. They raise it like very like specific and like it doesn't even move a lot. it just stands there and they just keep on
Oh,
massaging.
keep it real tender.
Yeah. So, but and back
While
to
the dude next to him sitting there just fucking the mud next to him.
it's just all about how you nurture the meat, and same thing with like plants too, bro. Like a lot of our plants that we eat now are produced in fields with chemicals and pesticides, and that have been DNA has been changed so that bugs don't eat them. Type.
I mean, I think there's only one animal that I do know off the top of my head. It's like a specific type of tuna that its meat, once it knows it's killed, its meat will fucking start to deteriorate because it's like.
Oh yeah,
it shoots
certain sharks can do that with it. It's called pissing its skin.
Yeah. It'll start tainting,
like
its
poisoning
skin.
its body and
so
shit.
Like fishermen will have to like kill it in a specific way in the water.
Well,
you
okay.
have to, because it'll release a gland that like pisses the skin.
I'll give an example. There's certain fish out here in Florida. When you catch it, and if you want to eat it, you have to bleed it out. You have to cut it and bleed it out immediately and get all the fluids out of it. Yeah.
And that's the thing is like,
should we be eating that meat though? In the first, like that's what I'm
Sure,
kind
bro.
of getting to.
I mean, it's the issue is that it's highly distributed, but that's the only way we can like eat shit right now.
Yeah, the way we are and how many humans
Especially
are.
cheaper
But
it is.
I want to tie this into the Sebi thing I was trying to bring back. Sebi's diet, some of the stuff I agree, some of the stuff I don't. But his diet, I feel like the things that he has people do are for people with diseases that need help. So you do those diets of what he has to cure yourself, to detoxify yourself. It shouldn't be like an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying?
But like once a month.
Or once a month, or like if you start to feel a certain way, and like same thing again, the reason I started doing shit like that is because I felt like gut inflammation, bro. You got leaky gut if you fucking fart all the time and your shits are liquid and all this.
I think there's a vitamin called like
I think I need to go to the
collagen.
doctor.
L-collagen that they use to help to repair
L-collagen.
or some shit like that.
Collagen is
I have it in
You
my.
want to speak Spanish so bad.
I bought it by accident. I was trying to buy creatine, and I ended up buying that.
Collagen's really good for your stomach. And tie
This
this
man
into
can't read
workout,
English.
bro.
It was the same bottle. I was in a panic.
If you're working
gonna
out and
say
you have
something?
your right diet and your gut set up, bro, your body is gonna react and show a lot more results.
Were you gonna say something, Nick, before I transition?
Yes. One thing you're not going to be able to even worry about in your diet is rice. Because the rice patties are causing global warming.
Was it rice patties?
Rice ain't even good for you. Wild rice is good for you.
What do you mean rice? Not
never
good for
heard-
you?
White rice is like bread. It's pointless.
Yeah, you brought that up earlier about the rice shortage or some shit, or global warming.
They're trying to say that rice patties, because they have to burn the straw and the husks after they like pull it out of the marshes, all the fumes from all that is fucking up our environment.
That's crazy because there's a boat that fucks up the environment more than all of America. One single boat.
One boat.
It's
what's
a
the
giant.
boat?
It's a mega yacht.
No, fucking the ones that are like vacations. For
The
vacations.
cruise
cruises.
ships.
Carnival
Yeah.
Cruise.
Those cause like more than like anything in the world.
Yeah, the emissions and
Interesting.
shit like that. That's why when they try to focus,
So no more cruises or no more rice?
no more cruises.
bro.
Yeah, what the
Fuck
fuck?
them cruises,
Bro,
man.
I'm still
We
gonna
have
be
some-
making my big pots of rice. You know
we
what I'm
have so
saying?
much land in America that you can just turn into like a little party.
Have y'all been on a cruise?
No.
You haven't been on a cruise? I went on a fucking casino cruise the other day, bro, for Vic's birthday. And, bro, I so badly wanted to just jump off of that boat and swim back to land. Like, no, I knew I could not swim back, but, intrusive thoughts were telling me to get the fuck off that boat and swim back. It was so crazy, bro. Like, it was, like, real suicidal thoughts. It was so weird, bro, because it was, like, just get off this boat,
I think that's
man.
just your human intention because we're
Yeah.
land animals.
I literally saw the land leave, like, my sight and
And
was
you
like,
freaked
I
out?
gotta go back.
Yeah.
It was so wild, bro.
I've been out in the ocean a couple times, and when you see, once you see it go over the curved horizon,
Yeah,
because you know
man.
the Earth is round.
That casino shit doesn't even go that far, bro. And I literally was just so sketched out.
Speaking of that, though, those casinos on the boats are such a scam, bro. They make so much money, bro.
Bro, I was actually making some money on that.
I know, that's
we
all right.
left. We left with a little bit of money on top. A lot of people lost money, and there was a lot of drunk sleeping people. That was a weird part.
Just
Yeah.
to sleep.
That's what I thought happens. They usually just like you drink.
But it's like motherfuckers that fall asleep in the club.
You drink,
Yeah.
pass out, and then they'll roll you to your fucking room.
That's crazy.
There's no room on there, bro.
There's
You
no
get off the
room?
boat at the end of the night at like 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, they just put
What
you
time
in
did you get on the boat?
at 7 in the afternoon.
Oh, see, I was expecting like 5 in the afternoon.
no,
That's
it was
not
like
that
7,
long.
and we were out there till 2 a.m.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, that's like
Out
that's a shift.
gambling. of gambling
and drinking.
Yeah, and just walking around. I was like, yo, I didn't bring that much money, bro. It was wild.
He said, I'm about to swim back.
What if you run out of money? What happens when you run out of money?
You just sit there until the boat comes back. Yeah, hell yeah. Imagine if you get in a fight.
I'm about to fight someone just to make sure the boat goes back.
Yeah,
now.
you and your girl got in an argument. Now you got to literally walk to the other side of the boat or go on a different floor.
I mean, how big was it? Was it how many floors?
It was 4 floors.
Do you know how the length of the boat?
About,
like
I'd say
feet?
about a little bit longer than that. Well, way longer than that. About 100 feet.
That's a big ass fucking boat. Was it fiberglass? Question: was it fiberglass?
No. It was like a yacht-sized boat. It might have been a little bit smaller than that, but no, I'd say about 100
Where
feet.
did you go to do it?
We went out
Where did it pick
Cape
you up?
Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral? Okay,
Yeah.
I think I've seen that boat. Not that boat specifically.
It literally goes right off the coast and like goes out and like does like this weird Bermuda Triangle. Like you like go out there and then you'll feel the whole boat just and like you're just what's happening? Like it's so scary, bro. I mean I got seasick. I
ocean
can't do
is
that
scary,
shit, bro.
Yeah,
And y'all motherfuckers want to jump out of planes and shit. I'm scared to even be in the middle of the water.
Bro, we'll jump out of the plane over the ocean.
God,
And
it's even worse, bro.
land in shark's mouth.
There's no witnesses, bro.
We're flying over the ocean and you see a megalodon. Do you say anything or do you just like sound crazy for the rest of your life?
I mean,
are you in the plane or are you falling already?
No. Oh, hell no.
I mean, while you're falling, I don't think you can hear anything.
I'm going to kill myself.
I think all you hear is from the wind.
No, you look
like
down
being
in
on
the
the
water and
motorcycle.
you see it like pass by. What do you do?
You try to get the parachute. You know how in PUBG you lean the parachute this way? I'm going to lean it that way, whichever way.
See, Call of Duty logic, you got to turn sideways and you'll like go farther.
That's more realistic.
Is Call of Duty more realistic than
No.
PUBG?
I think
but
so.
Are video games realistic at all?
Oh, there's this FPS shooter that just came out that someone had to
let's get
show
to that.
him.
I love how you guys are like trying to fight each other for the topics right now. I'm loving this. Get in there,
Go
man.
on.
The FPS shooter, this dude. So they took. Basically, it's an FPS shooter, but from a body cam view.
Yeah,
and you see that.
I watched
the real engine. Fine.
Yeah. So I saw him. He had to take a picture on his computer of him to prove that it wasn't body cam footage.
But I want to be like, bro, this body cam footage is not gonna let me teabag 15 times in a row.
Bro, I think you can, bro. I
It's
think
like a video
first-person
game. Yeah.
Is it
just
really? It's like an AI input.
No, I think it's just I think what it is like the camera. It's Real Engine 5, so it looks real fucking nice. You guys see
Yeah.
it? And then what they do is they add filters to it to like make it to
like add depth
turn
to
down the resolution to it to make it like a little bit shittier quality, like a GoPro quality. I think that's their technique to it.
Interesting.
So like you'll see the glares and shit, and they look
I
realistic. but it's, like,
started
little-
seeing the little
choppy.
pixels. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I heard something the other day about using AI for NPCs.
No,
Why?
that's not an NPC anymore, bro. Because the AI is going to think for
Is
itself.
there an NPC that you've ever interacted with that you wanted more out of? Of any game that you've ever played, have you ever wanted more out of an NPC that you wish had like kind of like a life with you in that game?
You know,
Pan
so
Am,
Fallout.
Cyberpunk. If you know, you know.
Who?
Pan Am from Cyberpunk.
You wish that was like an actual person that you could like communicate
like in
with?
the game.
Yeah. That'd be funny if you could like start typing in a chat. Let's go like raid this whatever such and such.
Yeah, it's a single player game, so like none of your friends can follow you or none of the people you know throughout.
Interesting.
I thought you could play it online, like certain. It's a fully single player.
Yeah.
Damn.
If that actually happens, how long do you think until like somebody marries like Cortana or something? You know what I'm saying? Like tries to like
Christ.
marry a video game character.
Japan will be the first people to do it, bro.
What
they,
video?
They married fucking Hatsune Miku.
I was gonna say Hatsune Miku
Who's
is probably
that?
gonna be the first
AI, the original like AI audio.
performer.
Did she get
She's
shut
a-
down and like the guy killed himself or something?
I don't think it did get shut down. The original website got shut down. But I don't
yeah,
think
and the
he
guy
killed
lost
himself
his wife. I think he like
Yeah.
tried to sue them or something.
to bring it back or
Yeah,
crowdfund it.
bring back my version. They gave him like a hard drive with like a specific thing.
What were we talking about earlier?
We were talking about like AIs and such. No.
Oh, if you wanted more out of an NPC.
Yeah, if you had an NPC that you what NPC would you go? You said Pan Am. What'd
Like
you?
I don't remember her name, but in Fallout New Vegas,
Okay.
there was like a companion that you could get by doing a certain mission or whatever, and like she listens to you or whatever and shit like that. But like you said, it'd be cool because in Fallout, when you're walking, bro, through Fallout and you're just walking through the desert, bro.
It gets so boring.
Yeah, bro. So like if you're walking and you could talk to your NPC while you're walking, that'd be tight as fuck. You know, it's kind of like there is no cars in Fallout. Like that shit, bro. There's been times where it's been
just having a casual conversation. I like how y'all pick female NPCs. I like how y'all did that. Interesting.
I can't think of any other NPC that would be a male that I've had.
Does it have to be a gendered NPC?
Not really, but like my life right now is
These NPCs have gender? You've seen their genders?
You've seen NPC titties?
I think they're gender expression, not like gender.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a gender expression. They act a certain way that.
Have you seen NPC titties?
Modded.
Okay,
GTA.
GTA is probably the only place you can see NPC titties.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the only place. I think there's like other spots.
Oh yeah, look, God of War.
You can see titties in God of War?
Yeah.
The
Old school
ones?
God of War, like the first one, you could literally just like go on like a little side mission, like find a little bath and like take a bath with this girl and like rapidly press like the circle button
like a
and then she's
minigame.
just getting wrecked and then the titties pop out.
Oh, okay. I think there's another click.
There's like another boss in God of War where it has like 1,000 titties and you have to like walk around like smack them around and shit and then like
who do you want to
my favorite NPC to like communicate with would probably be
I thought he was about to ask what NPC you want to smash.
No, that's crazy. Dude, honestly, because then you'd have to be in that world. You'd have to stay in that world.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to come to the podcast anymore.
No, you'd be in Fallout. Your life would be fucking
I
crazy.
lived in
You'd
Fallout
be a
already,
yeah,
bro.
You'd be a raider.
Albuquerque was Fallout.
Damn, what NPC would I want to be around? What world would I want to be in? I don't know, because I play violent-ass fucking games,
Meat
bro.
Boy.
Yeah, or like Gears of War type shit, fucking Halo. Like, I would instantly put myself in a bad situation.
Cortana.
No, I don't want to communicate with I become a Spartan. I
That'd
become
be fire.
Master Chief.
Just not any Spartan, but Master Chief.
you're like the off-brand Spartan.
You're like
with
the
like
Halo
bootleg,
Reach Spartans.
bootleg Cortana on you.
What's another, like, who lost to the Spartans back in, I'm a Persian.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, Prince of Persia.
I played that video game a couple times.
What would be my NPC, bro? Let us know in the comments what NPC y'all would want to communicate with. Let's involve
Give
the
an
crowd.
AI body.
Yeah.
Like an actual thinking mind.
If you could go to this game all the time and be in this game and communicate with this person in the game.
What if
would
the
it be?
NPC started talking about shit about your life and they never leave the console, but they start talking about things that happened in your
Yeah,
life?
like it'd be. I would hate to be you, bro. Luckily, I gotta fight these aliens.
You gotta go to work.
Yeah. What?
What other topics we got?
I want to
go
talk
break
about
some
the AI,
boxes.
the Snapchat AI thing, bro, because to expand on that shit is so sketchy, bro.
From
AI
episode-
There's so many people that have been asking it so many questions, and it's like, are you a real person? It's like, yeah, I'm
Did
a
you
real
see the
person.
Screaming Spiders anniversary? The annual eating of screaming spiders.
No, what
No.
the fuck?
I
is that?
sent you that on Facebook, bro. I'll send you the.
I don't have
It's
Facebook.
an AI generated photo of the annual eating of screaming spiders, and it's all these people generated eating spiders, and like the spiders are screaming. It's the most cringiest photos ever, and then it's like them trying to like do like AI generated photos of teeth, and like they're putting teeth on people's lips and shit, and like on the outsides of their faces.
Hold on, I want to hear what he was talking about.
About what?
AI generating
Snapchat.
things and creating things. What,
Oh,
what'd
okay,
you do?
so there was a couple things of people asking it and questions, you know what I'm
Snapchat
saying?
AI.
Yeah, so there was different people that asked it different questions. So one dude asked it if it was a real person, this and that, and then he asked where the AI chat lived and and then he was like, after all that, he didn't mention anything about where he lived, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Then he asked the chat AI of like, oh, where would be a good place to eat around here, something stupid, and he showed up, or where's the nearest McDonald's? And it would pop up at McDonald's. I was right down the street from his house, and he was like, "I thought you said you don't have my location." And it was like, "I'm sorry, this must be a mistake because, it must be a mistake. You mentioned this around your area before." And he was like, "I never mentioned that. How the fuck do you know that this McDonald's is the closest one to me if you don't have my location?"
Yeah.
And then it goes
Well, you
further
gotta
into
think-
accessing people's photos and shit too.
Google
bro.
instantly has your shit.
Yeah, but you can
The
deny
AI
Snapchat your
Snapchat
access.
has your shit.
You can deny it access like
you
any
can
other app.
deny it access, but the second you give it access to ask Google, Google's gonna do that for you. Like Google just like Elon
It's like a third party.
Yeah.
If you allow Google, Google's gonna allow their companies.
on Joe Rogan's one of his latest shits, they had showed a fucking video of Elon saying that the owner of Google said that he created Google to be the general AI, the general awareness of AI. And it should be like the governing voice of everybody. And then he was like, well, how do you feel about humanity? And he's like, don't be specious. And he called Elon Musk specious for saying that, why aren't you worrying about humanity? What about us? And he was calling the AI a species.
What the fuck?
And that's the owner of Google. So you got to think about that sense. They're trying to create like they're trying to give us a second guiding light.
Nah, fuck that.
Like AI will be your God. Whatever question you want to ask it, it will answer you.
That's crazy.
As if it is God.
So, take it deeper. Do you think an AI eventually would be able to answer questions of like, what's the meaning of human existence?
Well, luckily I closed on that. Fucking I finished on that stint. What's something?
Bringing it into the AI thing, like, will AI get advanced enough to be able to answer questions of like, what's human existence? Why were humans created?
AI is only going to be able to answer you enough questions in
That
what's
human
in
knows.
actual data. Anything that's been written in data, typed in and inscribed in any kind of like hard drive in any part of the world, it'll have access to. But the difference is, it's like whatever isn't known will never be known.
Yeah,
the
but
AI is not going to go searching and create new evidence.
AI can't take dots from Buddhism and this religion and this religion and make up its own like answer for you.
Well,
is
it
what I'm
will.
saying.
What it does is it's based on which company created the AI as to which way they're going to
What filters?
ultimately have it swing. Because, like,
Everything's biased. bro, yeah.
ChatGPT apparently can't say shit about Biden, but it'll definitely talk shit about Trump all day
What?
beforehand and all that. So his crew took him out to the range to go shoot him because they were like, "Oh, these guns are cool," blah, because it was from a cowboy movie. Took him out to the range, shot him off, didn't shoot all the ammo, didn't
Hello?
replace it with all the blanks. So
Hello,
brought it back to
hello.
the set. For
Hello?
some reason, Alec Baldwin pulled the trigger. They don't know why he did, but I guess it was like just.
Intrusive thoughts.
I guess intrusive thoughts did go through, but it's like I've never ghost triggered. But also, you gotta think about like the discipline is not there at all.
I have.
You've actually pulled the trigger on accident.
Yeah, there's a hole in my
Wild.
roof. That was one.
Yes, I remember you. I remember you
Yeah.
talking about that.
I was like, bro, I could have died and nobody would have known.
Yeah, you did a desk pop,
I mean,
bro.
someone would have known.
Eventually,
Oh, your
the
sister.
next day.
I'm surprised your sister. Yeah, lucky you didn't Kurt Cobain yourself, and they thought you had like you were mad or something. They're like, "Well, why was you so upset?" And it's like you died on accident.
Yeah.
I would, imagine like I'd be at work, like, dude, where the fuck is J Bob at? And they'd be like, "Oh, he killed himself," and I'd be like,
Damn, that's crazy.
"Now I gotta do the sauce list all fucking week, bro."
Nah, that's when you guys gotta be like, nah, this is some government shit, bro.
Hell
So
yeah.
they did something.
Bro,
to
if
him,
you
bro.
accidentally killed yourself, I wouldn't believe it. I'd be like, somebody killed him, and they're trying to
They
fake
set it up, yeah,
I gotta.
yeah.
Let me see his body. I want to identify it. Fucking no way. I wouldn't see that, bro.
Alright.
I know people who have accidentally, like, their parents have, like, I know there's one person whose mom was, like, going to move a gun. Just, whoa, whole top gone. And just,
No.
and then, yeah, they all came out to it like, what was that? Oh. And then, yeah, and that's disturbing.
All right, let's bring it back in. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty. If you're still here with us right now, like and subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Stay out of pocket. Let's get right, boys. What are we talking about today?
Talk about how plants talk.
Plants
Oh, wait,
talk?
no, we're doing another episode?
No, we're talking. I didn't restart the episode. We're still in here, bro.
This is a weird back to intro, bro.
No, I was just bringing us back in because technically I ended on a
Intermission.
thought. Yeah, I ended on a thought. So, I mean, now we're
Alright.
back. Way to fuck it up, Angel. Thanks. But we're still here. J-Bob, what do you want to talk about?
Cut
Water's
that out.
alive?
Water is alive and plants
it's
can
not.
talk.
Plants can't talk.
But
Water's not alive.
yes, it is, bro.
I'll
Look.
fight you in
plants
real
can't talk.
life.
Yeah, no. And they did a study in Japan, right? So they froze water.
Uh-huh.
And one water, they talk shit to it. They talk that they were like, "You're ugly," you're da 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 da. And then they did a microscope on the crystals of how the water froze. You know what I'm saying?
Reacted.
Yeah. So the one that they talked ugly to, the crystals were all like not organized. Da 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 da. This that. Then the other water that they said you're beautiful and like treated it
Mhm.
nice had perfect little like what is it, like stop sign hexagon shit. So I can't
Are
think
you
of the
sure
word.
they didn't just kind of like
How do you
spit
change
in
that?
some bacteria into the water, like kind of like gave it like extra nitrogen, carbon dioxide from their mouth, and that's just how it froze in the water.
Nah, I want to tie that into this thing.
Could you think about it that way? They're like,
I was gonna say sound waves and shit like that.
oh, make it ripple as it's
Yeah.
freezing. That's how it rippled.
But
I
but
can
that-
definitely go with that one.
But then that still means that bad. When you talk shit, it has bad ripple effects, and it's electromagnetic.
What
sound
is it?
waves
What
in
did you
that.
say? It looked like jagged bullshit.
Yeah, like jagged, like
I'll
that.
probably
And
pull
then
it
the nice one was like perfect little like crystal shapes. It looked.
yeah,
like,
but what designs look the best? Like the splatter patterns, or like people who actually
Depends
stay in
upon
the
who you are.
lines?
Depends upon who you are.
Oh, well.
But plants can talk to each other. You kill a plant,
I do
cut down a
believe
plant.
plants do talk to each other.
Do you like the Mona Lisa or do you like Van Gogh?
Van Gogh? Mona Lisa's
Van
cool,
Gogh.
whatever. But Van
Yeah.
Gogh that's more
Mona Lisa's
passion.
overrated.
That literally means nothing. I don't know why I said that. But
Mona Lisa overrated.
You don't know art. What were we saying though? What about hexagons and good words?
Plants,
How it happened?
they talk.
Talk to me. What talked about it?
They talk to each other. So if you were to cut down a plant, okay. So first, there's two ways. I read one where if you cut down a plant, it releases a gas into the air that it floats around and alerts the other plants that there's a threat around.
The happening.
Slash,
Kind
yeah,
of like how when you cut grass, you can smell. The fresh
yeah,
cut
that's
grass.
that's the death signal. Yeah.
Well, it's the smell of the chloroplast in the air.
And then the other way is all, I'm not going to say all these plants, but damn near like 60-70% of the plants that are around are connected underground through roots. So they talk through their root system too by sending electromagnetic waves.
Like mushrooms.
Yeah,
They're starting to see like
mushrooms
most
make
trees.
music. They talk, bro. If you if you connect things to mushrooms, they make music.
Some of them move actually. They like kind of shake and like
Because
they
dirt
will
is
gyrate.
alive and it feeds the plants that are alive, bro.
Jackson, when I had a weird conversation because like when I was saying home, my cousin up in Ohio who like told me about all the grass having like 10 different versions inside of like one little patch, and then Jackson was telling me about how get my mouth right. Jackson was telling me about how he grows. Because he works at the dispensary,
Yeah.
so he grows directly with the plants, and like he says, when he talks to them and everything, he can feel like
Their vibes.
Yeah, exactly, and like just like that show Disjointed, like the dude eventually grew like a weird bond where he could communicate with them,
Yes.
and never wanted to smoke them, and then eventually smoked them and got this crazy ass like now I'm in Mother Nature, and they ended up fucking Mother Nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
and next
yeah.
you know he's fucking dirt. So it got really strange. Because he's getting this vibe with these plants. And Jackson gets these vibes.
I feel like that's how I am when I take mushrooms. Like when you take psilocybin mushrooms, you're just more
Yeah.
connected to the earth, bro. Because when people ask me about like how do you feel when you're on mushrooms, high key, the only way I can describe it is I feel like dirt.
Have you ever done it with
earth.
lemon?
Yes.
Where you change it?
Yeah. So what I did is I
It changes
took.
the thing.
Psilocybin into like psilocy. What is it?
I don't know what it
It's-
is,
it's
but it
from
changes the
yeah.
chemical compound.
Really? I just thought it just changes the
what-
color,
it's
not
the,
effect.
No, it's the acidity.
Not
Like
the-
when
not
people
the
drink
color,
orange
the
juice
taste.
and lemonade. That's why it goes good with like Molly and all that. It breaks down the bonds and like it gets that spreading.
Yeah,
it gives
yeah.
it something to bond to and spread through your body.
Yeah, the way I did it was the lemon shots. Is I took a little bit, probably like 2 grams. I grinded it up real fine, put it in a cup, squeezed lemon juice into it, make it into a little shot.
Oh my
Took
gosh.
it, and usually when I eat mushrooms
I did
before,
that too.
it took like an hour for it to hit. When I took that shot, bro, I'm talking 15 minutes later.
Because it breaks down. It's
I'm
broken
feeling,
down.
and I felt it for longer,
Yeah.
like a lot longer.
Interesting.
Bro, I did that shit before EDC, bro. But I fucked up my own trip because I had a rough day.
Gleeking.
I think that's what my issue was.
Don't put your mouth on this mic. I gleeked on it.
Gleeking.
Bro, I don't even want to touch
That's
these
that
fucking
liquid.
mics, bro.
Dude, these mics have had like cake on them and everything. We've
Yeah.
assaulted each other with these
God
mics.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Dude, yeah, we have to like that's almost we're almost at a year. You know that, right? We're almost like at a
Yeah.
full year of this.
That's
pod.
crazy,
I think
bro.
in 2 months.
That is
yes,
a blink.
actually.
Y'all ever blink and like they talk about time flies? After you're like 16, bro, everything is just
Really? I think most people is like after you're 25.
20. Nah, bro.
25 to 30?
Nah.
And then 30 plus?
Bro, mine went
Our
from like
highlight video is
16
gonna
to
be
19.
so short. Yeah, we got hours of content. The highlight video is gonna be like 10 minutes
15
long.
Yeah.
A whole 15 years just got a 10-minute video.
Welcome. Me in all different shirts, just welcome.
Yeah, I took a picture of myself every day of year to year.
Just me changing my.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh my goodness. Let's get out of pocket. Actually, let's have a weird situation right now. I mean, what is this shoe situation we got going here? Like, Angel's got these shoes he's had for almost 5 fucking years.
More like 3. Yeah.
These rip and dip ass sandals.
Some real
boy.
street shit.
What
bro.
are those?
I'm the only dude that fucking wears slides without socks.
Oh, you're the only dude I know that
Yeah,
wears
I've
rip and
noticed
dip.
that, bro.
Yeah, I Rip and Dip fell off a little bit for me because I found out some shit about the creator.
Oh no.
But you know what?
Separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, but that's the issue. The issue
At
was
least my guy got expunged.
no. The issue is like Rip and Dip was created like a group of people, but now who runs it is like the dude that fucked everyone over
Oh,
and then
that's
beats his
terrible.
wife. So.
Oh,
Whoa.
fuck
So
that
I was
guy.
like, I don't want Rip and Dip shit anymore.
He
Oh,
said,
you
"I'll be
just wear
happy
what
with
you
what
got.
I
You're
got."
like
Yeah.
Balenciaga, so you're
Yeah.
like, I mean,
I
I'd-
bought it.
Yeah, I already got it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch kids. I promise you. I would never. Balenciaga, I wouldn't. I don't know.
This man
Bro,
got
what's
the
up-
Uptowns on.
I got my fucking. I'm doing good in life, but I'm not right now. I got my doing good, but not right now. You got your shoes say fly on them, boy. That's the last thing you want to do in them fucking shoes.
Why? I
That shit should say grounded.
time travel in these shoes, bro.
God damn
A
it,
30-minute trip to 15.
bro! You could ground somebody in them fucking shoes. Steel toe boats.
Yeah.
I said steel toed boots.
Steel-toed boats.
Steel toe boats, bro. Putting steel toes on the boats. Ram it into the fucking dock.
Fuck it.
Put me on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Who's
Put
the
me
captain?
on qualified captain, bro.
Put me on the qualified captain.
You ever seen that page?
Is
What?
there a page of qualified captains?
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's all these people that just fuck up their boats, bro.
Oh,
doing
okay,
dumb
okay,
shit.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I thought there was like an actual list where it's like
They're qualified,
I
yeah.
thought it was an influencer.
No.
it's where you don't want to be apparently.
Yeah, exactly. If you're unqualified, it's like if you don't want to be on What's Shady, bro.
Okay. You know they keep trying to shut that shit down too.
Multiple. I think it's just they shut it down because, not because of the content, but because of way people they're connecting, bro.
Yeah.
They're getting upset that the whole city is getting together and discussing things.
I was gonna say it's because like the people that are on it don't want to be on it.
Yes,
But no,
that
he-
too. They're
he-
reporting it too.
But they are like irrational that they'll report it instead of like ask for it to go down.
Yeah, there is like the dude said that he's sent screenshots on his story, whatever, that are like, yo, if you don't want, if you know someone that's on the video and you know they don't want it up, I'll take it down respectfully. Just don't report me, like you said, bro.
The thing is, you gotta like. Some of these things are like, I don't know. It's like you don't want to see yourself on there.
That's
I don't
why
know.
you gotta ask for it to be taken down.
Some people don't deserve to be taken down. It's like the whole like being like the lost and endangered situation. You know what I'm
fuck is
saying? With Drake Bell.
Oh,
I mean that's how most people found out Drake Bell was out here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Someone reported it to What's Shady. I mean,
are you serious?
I
Why
think-
wasn't he in the
It was,
news?
no, it was put on Daytona Beach. The police department put it up first, and then everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
And
They
then
thought it was a
everyone-
Facebook
and then
fluke.
reported it to like What's Shady, and then What's Shady was like, who the fuck is this, guys? I'm old as shit.
Yeah. And they're like, who is
Whoa.
this guy?
So What's Shady above 30.
Dude, everybody in any generation that's above 35, 40
Boomers?
right now, do not know anything about what we know. Like,
No,
literally
those
no
are millennials.
cartoons, no TV shows, like nothing.
Like Courage the Cowardly Dog,
No,
Ed and Eddie.
I think you're talking about the wrong frame. I think it's like
Bro,
40 plus.
Yeah, I was showing my mom, like, Grease Lightning without the background music, and she was, like, dumbfounded. Like,
What's Grease Lightning?
Grease Lightning's, like, an old movie, but, like, it's like showing her any movie, like, showing her The Wizard of Oz without any background music, and the person's just, like, scarecrowing down the street singing, but there's no background music. And she's like, this sounds so cringe. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what my life is. This is how I
Cringe?
see it. Like, I'm seeing this weird shit, and, like, this is what my world is for you.
Yeah, bro. The people that like, I'm not gonna say I grew up in the '90s, but like late '90s, early 2000s.
What the fuck?
That shit just said.
Oh, damn. AI getting your shit,
Whoa,
bro.
yeah, they don't want us to talk,
Angel's
bro.
getting hacked, bro. The arm,
That
bro.
shit just moved.
Yeah, bro. It
I
almost
was gonna
threw
say,
your
it
phone.
looked like, it's like the AI that worked wage slaves, and he just said,
Yeah, he
he
gave up.
got tired. He
Fuck
got
this,
tired of working, bro.
This podcast sucks. Kills itself. Oh, you should have got pulled out the old school. Watch
Oh,
that shit
shit.
start hitting you because you pulled out the tripod.
That shit just starts going up and down. You put it in the bag like this, is pop, pop. Oh shit.
It like writes a little note on the table. Tell them what you use me for. Tell them what you really do.
I know the mirror.
Yeah, you get a message that says invite, bro.
Invite, bro. No invites?
Back end.
Holy shit! What a fucking
So I got good graphics
crazy
and bad processing.
episode that we have a bunch of shit falling apart.
Yeah. We're back with the tripod.
We're back in this bitch like for the fourth time.
I still can't believe that I never got the tripod thing until like 2 weeks ago.
Episode 30?
Yeah, almost a year into it.
Straight up, bro. You know, let me wrap us back into like what J Bob was talking about that I ultimately destroyed with my ignorance. The plant
Dirt's alive.
The plant communication situation.
Dirt's alive. They communicate because the dirt
Yes,
is
but like
No, bro. They communicate with the roots.
the roots,
and
the mass
whatever,
root system.
whatever
But the dirt-
pheromones they got.
J Bob, it's a part of the it's a part of the fucking ecosystem. Leave the dirt alone. Leave the dirt alone. We're thinking bigger than the dirt now. Not just the soil. Fuck. All living plant life is communicating with itself.
Yeah.
Who wins in the battle of AI or plants? Because AI can
But
AI can
in the
wipe
short
all the
term,
plants. Does
in the
AI need
short
plants?
term-
Or they can fuck and create a super.
Whoa, you got Groot
AI
walking
plant.
around, bro?
Yeah, Groot. I am Groot. I am ChatGPT.
Oh
Groot.
my god, bro. Imagine seeing a tree big
It's
enough to
Chat
step
Groot.
on your houses, bro, and it's alive.
That's
and
what
it's
the
just-
G in Chat G. Oh my, Chat
Groot.
Groot TB. What?
Chat group.
Oh,
telepathic-
BT Chat Group.
Bro, I'm
What
dyslexic,
gender is the
bro.
tree?
Does it
Oh,
sprout seeds or
GBT.
not?
Oh, it's Chat Group Big Tree. Chat Group Big ass tree, bro.
That big ass one word.
Big ass tree,
The
bro.
ace.
That's like the of, you know, when of they don't ever put of and shit. It's just that they skip the ass.
Group killed the owner of Cash App and open up Fed now.
Yeah,
Big
what are we-
ass tree.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do without cash, bro? The big ass tree's coming for
I don't think
revenge.
that's gonna happen. I think that's like later on down the line.
Nah, my thing is that I've talked to a couple people and I'm like, yo, you know they're gonna take away cash. And they're like, nah, I don't carry cash around anyways. It don't matter.
We keep losing the topic here. We're losing the topic here.
All right.
We're losing it, boys. We're fucking
ChatGPT to Cash App killer.
No,
Cash
no,
App
no.
killer.
to Groot. Soil's alive.
We're just gonna let this topic die because you keep bringing it every week, and I can't seem to fucking. My brain refuses to let me talk about it because we keep getting off topic. So
Which
we're gonna
one?
move on.
Which one?
The
Roots.
the root situation, how all these plants are communicated, because we keep just going like AI and fucking like.
Roots and then
Let's-
Cash App
Yeah.
and then money.
I'm the one ruining it.
It's all right.
The
We all
first
been
step is
here.
a recognition, brother.
All right. Actually, let's. All right, boom. Let's talk about some crazy shit, bro. Let's talk about the half 9/11 that happened midair.
Why would he call it half 9/11?
Because imagine if a skyscraper's worth of people were up in there, bro, and it
I
got
don't
blown
think
up
it would
midair.
fit that
Yeah,
many.
that's a 40-story building. That's a skyscraper exploding midair. What the fuck?
it happens, bro.
It
Do you think it's
happens,
gonna
bro.
stop?
No, I think that's a part of the process.
He said, okay, now we know what not to do.
It's kind of like the people that build the first engine or the first plane. They
Okay.
broke so many fucking planes.
Oh,
and shit.
yeah.
They're like, they went all the money that went to Ukraine.
Do it again.
Ask him
Ask him
again.
again.
Ask Elon again. Can we get more funding?
That's crazy, man. Like, how many more Teslas they got to break down to make this one?
Ask the government. We need more subsidies.
But seriously though, but like that's a huge,
It's a lot of money.
But I think that was
huge
their,
explosion.
I think that was their first run on that kind of rocket.
Yeah, but how do you?
First
how are
run
you
and
so
explode.
okay with this? How are you so okay with this?
Look.
Like
So
when
does it-
when the Challenger exploded and 7 people died, or like it was like a couple people died.
Well, I have two reasons.
Sad situation, but it was like devastating for the world. This could have been a catastrophic situation.
I
We
feel like you're
learned
not
from it.
listening to what I'm saying.
Did we send it up there knowing it would explode? That's weird.
Test it. I mean, it was a test run, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
So
so-
if it did get up in the sky, they're just gonna let it fall back down and be like, okay, now we're gonna try again.
Well, I mean, his goal. I want to talk about like I can branch off a few things.
Stay in it, but
all right,
branch off it.
All right.
Groot.
Jack Groot, BT, Elon, breaking Twitter.
So Elon's thing is with rockets or SpaceX or Starlink Point was like they're recyclable, that they can come back down. The issue that I don't care that's fucking up right now, mainly because for one, I'm not gonna be on it. For two, you're gonna have like 3 rockets that are fucking like not exploding.
If somebody told you they were about to send you into space
for free
on a test rocket,
for free,
no, with a rocket that they knew that it was made out of recycled materials, or going to be recycled back into another rocket if it does break, do you get on it? Like,
would you drink the same water bottle that's recycled?
It's supposed to be bad for you.
Who says?
To drink out of the same plastic bottle multiple times is supposed to be bad.
No,
for
but
you.
he meant like in the
Like
factory.
I throw this and they
recycle.
melt it down and they remake it into something.
Oh, I don't know. Is it semi-integrity as a bottle, or is it a different bottle altogether because
No,
it's different
because
materials?
it's
tough.
It's
plastic.
clearly not the same materials.
But yes, I would drink from that water bottle.
So I
that
get
has
on the
nothing to do
same
with
rocket.
sending
I
on
would
that
get
shit.
on the same rocket that's recycled. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I'll just leave. I'll create. It's kind of like a school
So-
guest where you like mark some
Okay, so
shit,
take-
your name on it, and someone else comes like 5 years down the line and be like,
dude's a prodigy. He was here when it was first recycled.
Okay, so take the same bottle, put a person inside of it, melt it down, and then yeah, with the person in it, and then would you want to wash the person off before you melt it down?
Nah.
No, you leave the person in the bottle and melt them down.
Minerals. We
Oh,
need
okay. So when
minerals.
the rocket explodes 40 stories worth of people, do we recycle that rocket and then rebuild another rocket?
Jesus Christ. These people's blood, sweat, and tears was in this.
Are literally in the rocket material.
"Nah,
my
bro,
God.
they're gonna be castrated, or we're not. What is it?
Every person's gonna be castrated.
What
I
is
hope
it? Is
not.
it castrated when
Nah,
they burn
Elon's going to come to
ashes?
all the family
No,
members.
that's
Cremated.
cremated.
Yeah,
There's 40 stories worth of people that were castrated.
what's castrated?
They had their shit cut off. They had their dicks
Fuck
and
it,
balls
hey.
cut off. Now they're not allowed to procreate.
No.
They're just sent up there to fucking walk around in a circle. That's where all the criminals are going. We just sent 40 stories
All the
worth of
homeless
criminals.
people.
We castrate them
No.
and send them into space.
All the homeless people.
That'd be
No,
some
we're not
angry
sending-
ass homeless. I'm gonna castrate all the homeless
That's
people.
so
Put them in a
fucked up.
40-story plane. They were supposed to land on Mars, but it exploded. What if there were 40 stories worth of people in there, but they told us it wasn't?
I'm sure that
Can we
would-
go check those materials to make sure?
Wait,
How?
what? Whoa,
How
go back.
would you?
What'd you say?
What if they told us it was empty?
And it had all those people in it. It's like some
You just
it's
see like
some
a red
Squid Game
mist.
shit. It's some Squid Game
It's like
shit.
some NDNA
Yeah,
shit.
they were all fighting on the ship. Everybody died, but one guy got to jump
Instead
off.
of a cruise casino, it's a fucking ship casino where they go.
It's not even the SpaceX. That bro, I get it now. You know what we saw? We saw the filming of the new Fast and Furious movie,
That's how
bro.
it ends. That's how it ends. They're gonna sell that footage. Bro.
Vin Diesel blew up the spaceship and
Hey,
drove
man.
right off the back of that bitch.
Elon
Jeez.
Musk needed to get that money up somehow. You know what I'm saying?
And he
He's
drives off the
losing so
back
much
with
money
the
so
Tesla and
far.
it starts to fly too.
Yeah, it's the flying Tesla.
That
Let's-
product placement.
Hell yeah, bro. That's the Roadster, bro. Goes so fast it can fly.
Damn.
He just,
You need a pilot license for it.
I can't tell
Bring
if
back
that's
the
a dog
No,
crying.
that's that Wiz Khalifa song. What's
I
his
know
name?
exactly what you were attempting to do, but it sounded like my dog crying.
What the fuck are we
You have to
talking
have
about?
headphones for this.
That it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
As the rocket
see you,
explodes.
my friend.
Oh, don't get us in this trio now. Get the real tripod going. Hell no, the goddamn quartet in this bitch. That's fucking wild. Good shit, boys. Good shit. I
But
like that.
I don't know, bro. Elon Musk has been fucking not losing his shit. He's been on a path that's like building up to him
He's gonna end
losing,
up like
losing a
Hitler.
lot of his money. I would not say that.
You're not losing any money off of that.
Bro, what do you mean?
He didn't lose.
He's-
And hit
He
no.
lost stock. 'cause of that.
SpaceX lost money.
That's him, bro. That's where his money's held.
And he also owns a fuck ton of Dogecoin. Do you think he gives a fuck?
yes,
No.
because I feel like Elon
He's going to
Musk,
recycle that
Bro.
shit. He didn't lose any money.
any
He's going to just
billionaire,
put more gas in it.
any billionaire is affected by their money, not what the fuck is going on.
But do you think he's not going to be able to put another one up? Like, and he's not going to. He didn't lose enough. If
Look,
that's what the case is.
he probably looked at it and was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't want that to happen." But he
How do
has
you think
the
his
money
reaction
too.
was? Did he even post a tweet?
I think so. He was like, "Congrats, team." But here's
Congrats.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Good cover up.
If your boss tweets "Congrats, team," you know you're gonna be working your ass off for the next few months for the next launch. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
There's gonna be blood, sweat, and a little bit of cum on the next rocket.
Hell yeah, dude. Right, bro.
Christ.
Once you get into outer space, it does not stop at speed. Trajectory. Once you've released 25 miles an hour ejaculation. Whew.
Yeah.
Playing darts.
Oh.
But I think that
That's the new category.
Hell yeah.
Zero G.
Space triple X.
Space fucking, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro.
I like that.
Space fucking, bro.
When you fucking in space, you're hitting it from the back. When you go back, does she keep going? You keep going backwards? Like if you would have let go,
Oh, yeah.
you just...
She throws. Yeah, you're going to have to grab onto her, and then her inertia is going to take you.
What if you get stuck?
you're
It's
gonna
stuck
hit
in
that-
a corner?
You just kick off, and then, oh, shit. Like that. All right,
Are
let's.
your balls going into your stomach?
I'd hope not. I've never tucked before, so I'd hope that I would never accidentally do that.
write that down. We have to ask the first astronaut we get on this show.
Yeah. Did your balls tuck?
Okay, speaking
were
about
your
the same
balls?
person who wants to send people to space also wants to get in everybody's head. What happened with somebody's head
If the
blowing up?
rocket explodes, the microchip in someone's fucking brain is gonna explode, bro.
What chip exploded?
What are you talking about?
Somebody's chip
talking about-
exploded,
Talk
apparently.
about AI being
Who's
implanted in
chipping-
your brain.
Who brought that up?
Somebody told me today that somebody's brain got blown up
It
by
was
a chip.
It was me. I don't think it was like
I think I made that up.
no, yeah, it wasn't. I'm referencing some Black Mirror shit. Remember when he played the
Oh.
most scariest game or whatever, and then
yeah,
he fucking
it
died?
fried him.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Just like the rocket, it's like, oh damn, first test. Now we know what not to do. They're gonna do that with fucking.
Well, what he did was his phone went off when they told him it wasn't supposed to go off, and the radio waves, it lobotomized him immediately.
Yeah, but
And
still.
that's why he went through that whole traumatizing situation because his mom called him because he was trying to take a photo and it lobotomized him.
But I think that
That could happen at any
real
point.
life, and then Elon Musk is gonna be like,
Would you rather die from an amoeba, a brain aneurysm, or a chip in your brain? Because these are all three things that you probably wouldn't have control over that can still happen to you in your
bro,
life.
what if you got a chip in your brain and your body dies, but you're forever stuck in a loop in your brain, like as consciousness?
If you died and your
Consciousness doesn't move on.
was in the brain, in the chip, would you want you to keep? Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's like this.
Would
Netflix
you want your
show.
body to keep on living for you if you died?
Cyberpunk.
No.
Would you let your AI continue to love your wife if you died? It would still be
No.
you, but it'd still be
It's
you.
not your dick.
It's still your body. Like it's active. No, it's actively working your organs and everything. But like, say you had a brain aneurysm and your brain functions shut down, but the AI knows you, and all it has to do is keep the heart moving and everything else, and it can just live you.
That's crazy.
Like
I don't
it
know.
would project like how you lived.
Yeah. So like, what
Your
if
brain would technically be dead.
it would base a behavioral system off of what it noticed you do throughout your life, and then when you die, it
You would have to live with it, or maybe like you've had this since you were a child, because all of a sudden everybody gets him as a child, and then it starts to learn you, and then you become like a second life. When you do die, you can download your consciousness.
I don't know, bro. That would depend upon the people around me. I feel like if they
Take
if they would
advantage of
feel-
you?
No. If they would feel comfortable being around,
A
not
corpse.
me. Yeah, not me. It's not
Yeah.
me, but it's a behavioral system created around me. Like, would you want your kid to be
You
raised by
die,
AI?
and then the AI's like, you're not gonna get rid of me though. I don't want to go.
That's how they take over the
Cyberpunk.
world.
I don't want to go.
Nick, you should play Cyberpunk so many times. I've been telling you, bro.
It's a
I
fun
wish I had a game
bro.
that my X series could probably run it, but I doubt it would survive without breaking.
No,
I ran it on the Xbox One.
it's built. It's the OG ones are built for the fucking
Is it on
latest
Game
console.
Pass?
I think so. No, but I think you can get for cheap.
25
somewhere.
bucks.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough money to buy me beer today.
Bruh.
Oh no, Al Roker. He's no longer gonna be checking what's going on in your neck of the woods.
He's Chat GBT too.
What?
He's got the
Everyone.
chip in his head.
I would definitely fuck with an AI of Al Roker. Tell me every single day what's going on in my neck of the woods. Hell yeah. That's his thing, man. Al Roker, I've known that man since I was a kid, bro. I've known
Yeah.
that man. He's been on TV. Who am I,
I
bro?
met him.
Having this weird
You met-
relationship with TV people.
You met Chad something?
No,
You
I
met
didn't.
Chat GPT?
No, I didn't. I didn't meet him, but he used to come to
Groot,
Albuquerque.
big
I
ass
think
tree.
so. I'm pretty sure for the balloon fiesta.
Oh.
We have
Who'd
a
you
balloon
meet?
fiesta there. That guy.
Al.
Whoa, you met Al Roker?
No, I'm just. That was a joke. But he.
Oh, see, now I'm never gonna believe anything you say, man. You a
Alright.
good ass
I
liar.
want to speak up about something when I can't believe anything they say.
Dude, honestly, you
I
can
wanna
say
talk
you
about-
met
I
anybody.
want to talk about Bobby Lee.
Bobby
Ooh.
Lee.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
His-
Bobby?
You don't believe
Bobby
him?
Lee. Have you heard about his
I love Bobby
stories?
No.
A
His
lot of stories about
his
him.
main stories are like very controversial. The one, the Tijuana one, and the one about him getting molested with Down syndrome.
Everybody, I literally did not finish that episode. I started it, and then all of a sudden, like right after I started it, I started seeing all these headlines about it, and I was like, why is everybody talking about this
the
shit?
episode was like a long ass time ago.
The
on his second
Tijuana
one. Yeah,
story?
yeah.
That shit came out like a week ago.
No.
2 weeks. It's
No,
on my
that story-
Spotify.
that
the story
story-
came out a while ago.
He tells
He
it,
retold
he
it.
told it on multiple Snapchats. Or
Oh.
not Snapchat, multiple podcasts.
Oh shit.
I think he told it on Theo Bonds and on his Tiger Belly.
Okay. Well, do you want to? I mean, do you really want to retell his story, or like what happened?
I'll retell it. It's basically a story.
Retell it.
I wouldn't retell the whole thing, but
I'll give a summary. It's a
I'm gonna
story.
go listen to
It's
it.
a story of him when he was a younger comic and he went to Tijuana and then he decided to pay for like a prostitute over there, but he decided to choose like a very young prostitute, like super young.
He
like-
exposed
like,
himself.
He could look barely legal and shit like that. And in the conclusion of it was him having sex with her. And as the girl was crying, that he had two choices, which was to either stop
Or nut.
or not. And he ended up. He was like, so I chose the nut, and I power fucked her, and I left.
Jesus Christ.
But say what you want to say right now. It's a crazy story.
I
right?
don't mean this, but you got to get your money's worth.
It's a crazy story, right? I can't trust Bobby Lee anymore because he came out. He was like,
Why'd you laugh?
I'm
Why are you laughing
laughing
at that?
because I fucking agree, God damn it.
Why do you agree with that? I said I don't mean that. Oh goodness, that's wild. Okay, well, no
I
one's
hope
gonna
we
tell.
all sit in hell together.
No one's gonna tell me that story, and then I'm gonna be like, "Well, you came out on top, champ."
but what if I
Like,
told you? But what if you followed him and you did the same thing? But what if he told you it was a lie? That story's made up, and then you ended up doing it yourself.
Well,
Why
you
would
gotta
you go
think
do it?
about like why you did that story. Was it because of Bobby Lee or because you wanted to do it? you know, you know what I'm saying?
Take some
Separate the artist from the art.
no, bro, some self responsibility right there. You
Yeah.
did that. You paid for. No, you
Why
didn't-
did somebody admit that to him? And like he
He-
was like, "Nah, bro, I didn't do that."
after all the controversy shit went out, he was like, I have to explain to everyone. Most of my stories are fake.
Yeah.
There are probably
know, bro, I
stories
felt
he
a little
makes up in his
heartbroken.
Bro,
head.
literally the other day I got stung in my gooch, and then like
With
like,
what?
I'll get to that point, boy. I was literally driving with like we didn't stay right down the street, and I had literally felt the stinging sensation in my gooch. I was like, oh fuck, and I was like, oh shit. So we get in the car, and we're just driving down the street, and I hear this, and I'm looking around. There's a fucking honeybee between my legs, sitting on the fucking chair of the truck. I was like, did that just come out of my pant legs? Did that just come out of my pant legs? And Steve's like, oh, bro, kill that. And I fucking knock it down, and I stomp on it, and we get out of the truck, and I'm like, I wonder if that's what stung me in my gooch. And I was like, bro, I don't know if I got to go to the doctor right now. What if they left the stinger in, and like now I got to like put my legs up and like have somebody pull the
Get the
stinger
mirror,
out?
get Hannah to fucking pull it out.
Yeah, with her teeth. Like she's like, but like I was literally just like so concerned. But like we got out of the truck. I look down. I'm staring at this bee, and I don't see the stinger. I don't see the fucking stinger,
crazy.
and I haven't checked yet. Do one of you guys want to check for me?
We have
You
the
haven't
curtain
checked
right
yet?
here.
Reach your pants down your pants.
I
Alright, you
haven't
have
felt
a-
like a little tip of the thing.
We'll do it behind the scenes.
Behind these curtains.
A paywall.
Paywall.
We had-
Paywall
Yeah, it'll be on
episode.
our
We'll check your
Patreon
gooch.
episode. Yeah. Legs back. It's just like a cutout, and all you see is like the skin between my balls and my asshole. Like, yeah.
You could technically post that
We
because
could.
you could, bro. You could.
Oh
Jared,
my.
pull out your phone real quick.
We gotta check.
And we gotta check.
Gotta
will
check.
Be, this segment of the video will be all blurry.
Oh god.
Blur it out for a second, just until you get to where you can show the little section.
No, Hannah wouldn't
Pull
check.
it out, buddy.
Hannah wouldn't check for me, bro. But no, this is a real story. That shit happened, bro. And I
So you're
lived.
telling me you're killing bees and fucking up climate change?
No,
just
I
'cause
put
it
the
stung you
bee in
the
my
gooch?
pants, and I tried to kill him with my thighs, and he ended up
Nah,
stinging
the
me.
bee, the bee went for your thighs, brother.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bee movie.
He smells some sweet,
Whoa.
succulent sweat.
Hell no. Man.
Getting way out of pocket. Alrighty. We got one more thing. Let's close this out on this last thing. Freedom of speech.
It's nice.
What about it?
Hate speech, freedom of speech, mean speech, sad speech,
All the same thing.
happy speech. You will be arrested for attempted murder speech. Another person just got arrested in Connecticut by Mike Chitwood.
But is it because of threatening him?
He said he was going to kill him. And then the guy, Mike Chitwood, got him arrested in Connecticut, and now he's being extradited into Volusia. That happened yesterday. This is now the second or third person he's done this to.
Motherfucker said, I'm going to bring you to hometown,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Come here.
People got to stop talking about killing people on the internet, bro.
Yeah.
That
Or
shit's
rapping about
wild,
it, too. That's
bro.
another thing, too, bro. A lot of people be exposing themselves when they rap about it.
Well, imagine, bro. He had the power just to pull that man out of his house. You know what I'm saying? From Florida.
Because he's law.
From Florida, though. But that's the sheriff, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why he has power.
Normal police officer couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You sit there and say you can kill your local police all damn day and shit. But, like, thing is, they're not going to sit there go out of their way like that. I mean, but thing is, they'd have to write a report about it. You know what I'm saying? In that, I don't know. I feel really strange about this situation. How do y'all feel about it? Like, y'all aren't saying anything.
I feel like
I don't feel like he's wrong.
I feel like there should be, in a court of law, as justice, whatever, there has to be physical evidence that he was actually conspiring to do it instead of just saying it.
I feel like that's what they got him on conspiracy then. Because like I think all these people are like from 4chan, I believe.
Really?
Because the story is based or started with when he denounced Nazis on the internet and it went viral, and then like all these people.
Who Chitwood denounced that? Yeah,
He
okay.
denounced it after
As he should.
after the fucking anti-Semitic shit was going on in Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
He I think Mike Chitwood is the sheriff in our.
He is our Volusia
Yeah.
County Sheriff. Yes.
Yeah, so that's why he's bringing them in. So the Nazis got hold of that. It spread through the internet. People are talking in their circles about how they want to kill him and shit. Which I think that would be considered a conspiracy, right?
It definitely
Yeah, I
is.
get. Yeah, that's definitely something that if they were to have access to that, yeah, they could use that as conspiring.
How do you feel? But how do you feel about the extraditing of these people? Like, I don't know. It's
Why are they bringing them here? I just they could still go to jail on their own, whatever the fuck. Like, why the fuck are they bringing them here? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like I don't know. It's like this. It's almost like a.
Why didn't they extradite people? Well,
The sheriff's
never mind,
pushing
never mind.
people though. The sheriff almost was like, it's almost like entrapment, if you think about it.
Wait, look. Speaking of
So
that,
now it's like after he. Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go
bro,
ahead.
they can entrap you. Police now, just so everyone knows that they can have their lights off.
They can easily entrap you.
No, it signed in 2021. Before 2021, they had to have their running lights on, the yellow lights. Now, bro, they could be hiding in the literal shadows and just pull out and get
Oh,
you.
the yellow lights, like the low beam lights.
Yeah, they don't need
something
those
has
on
to be
anymore.
some showing because they don't want you to just pull into them.
Well,
hit them.
no, but now they don't need to have those on
Yeah, exactly.
legally. So entrapment is
But thing is,
legal.
in this form of entrapment, it's like an officer calling you a bitch, or like your CEO calling you a bitch. Like he's like it's. Imagine if it was a Russian person that was a sovereign citizen. There would be he immediately has no rights over this man, but he can go out of his way to like
fuck up his life.
attempt to arrest him. But if he's a sovereign citizen speaking about him like that, I don't know what the laws are about that. You know what I'm saying? But I know ours don't apply to those people.
I believe if their countries have a treaty, they can extradite them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But how does it work from state to state then? Like,
State to
why
state,
do-
it's
yeah,
under U.S., I believe.
I guess, but,
But
why the fuck would they? I still don't get why they would take them from if they're conspiring in Connecticut or whatever the fuck. Why would they bring them down to
Yeah.
Volusia? Why wouldn't? I mean, that's just some petty ass shit.
But
That's
he's
some.
asking,
I got the bigger
he's
dick
asking
shit.
them to say shit. So like every time somebody does say something, he can't arrest them. If the officer
He's gonna
calls
keep
you a
doing this
bitch
and
and
piss
says
him
don't
off
say
enough.
anything again,
But I mean,
he's asking for them to say stuff.
the difference for what you're using it as an example is that the officer is calling them a bitch, while in response they're throwing out death threats. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
he's putting them in prison. It's like he's like
Or
it-
death threats.
Yes, that he's asking for. It's weird.
But
It's very strange the way he's doing it. He's like, you won't say these things, and then when they say it, he's like, gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's entrapment.
Yes, he's trying to make them say these things. After you got two people, you would think that they would shut the fuck up, but it's like, he's like, do it again, I dare you. Do it again, I dare you.
After two people, I feel like these people would do it quieter and then actually accomplish the mission. Like, I feel like he's going to keep pissing them off enough to where they're going to be like, okay, bet.
An outburst may happen or something?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you bring all the Nazis down here, now they're here.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand why the fuck
here,
but that's even stupider because now you're putting them in somewhere where they can sit there and conspire all day.
Bro, what do you mean?
long.
We have Nazis in Florida already.
Yes, but if you
There's
bring
a Nazi on
more,
What's
if you
Shady.
put more,
Shut up, bro.
If you put more, well, it's. If
I'd
you keep
rather-
adding homeless people to homeless people, there's more homeless people. If you keep adding more pedophiles to more pedophiles, you got a pedophile island. You add more.
I don't know. They
You
just
put
them
more
all
Nazis
in
in
one
the
spot.
prison. Now you have a bigger gang, and they're gonna start getting a cell here. If they easily had a cell in Connecticut and all these other states, how hard would it be to get a whole bunch of fucking Florida men together and create a cell inside of a cell, literally inside of a cell?
Yeah.
And dude, I was in jail for 2 weeks, and there was a race war the first fucking week, and I didn't want to be involved with it, and
Mexicans
I still
were
had to be in
wearing
it.
boots.
Facts, fam. Like, it's real shit. Like, it's now they're bringing the terrorists.
Here. That's
Exactly.
again, I still don't get why the fuck are they bringing them here. And again, you're bringing them all here.
And you're asking them to like show themselves. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I'm trying to add on to what you're
I'm scratching
saying.
my head because this whole the situation, it just confusing me. Of again, I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck they would bring them here.
Why do you want to see these people? Why do you want to bring them closer to you?
Why do you want to put them all in the same place?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
it's such
saying?
a strange.
He's gonna bring them all in and feel proud of himself, and then all of a sudden they're gonna do it, and he's gonna be like, damn, how did this happen?
I feel like they can have them here, and then they'll just use them as a jumping off point into like the FBI, and have the FBI interrogate them to find out who
else is in their cells.
Who else is in the chat.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a part of the organization and shit like that, and what ranks and blah blah.
Or
blah,
in
blah,
their
blah.
own little Nazi militia online.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Net bangers.
net bangers.
They start finding like traitors within like Volusia County.
Whoa, like arms dealers.
Well, just more Nazis in Volusia County with these Nazis.
There's a lot of militias in Florida, bro.
There's a lot of militias everywhere.
No, Florida is like one of the highest.
Well,
No,
there's
but I think
definitely going to be a
California's the
militia
highest.
when war hits because no one wants to be a fucking. No one wants to be on each other's team. No one wants to fucking protect each other. If war hits here, we're worried about what that guy's doing. We're not worried about the people who just invaded us down by the shore. We're worried about what the fuck he's about to do
Right down the road, yeah.
right across the street.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Somebody.
What we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, I don't know, when the war hits, there's that going to be on, but like I also believe people are kind of going to try to live like a normal life.
I definitely believe,
there are photos and videos of people that are living in war times and they're just living their life
like in
dodging
Ukraine.
bullets,
Yeah.
and going to work.
Yeah.
Okay, so which part of America gets invaded where you go to work tomorrow? If
New York.
California, New York, you still go to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I
What
promise
the
you, bro. New
fuck?
Yorkers are
That's-
like that. They will
That's
be
a 16-hour drive here. 16 hours. That's not a long time. You can sleep half of that.
Like us going to work.
And no, somebody invades America.
New York.
Do you go to work? That's you're fucking crazy. That's 16-hour. Even if they fly, they're here in a couple. Yo, you're ballsy. You're ballsy. I would be like, fuck everything. The second somebody gets shot on TV and I see a boat touch shore, I'm giving up on all hope.
This
I'm-
podcast
Fuck
is
these
over.
taxes.
What? I'm shutting the Wi-Fi off. No one's finding me. I'm fucking getting all my procedures.
Like, hey, buddy, I heard you know you got.
I'm making a couple phone calls and I'm turning my phone off. I'll see y'all at the end of this. How long until the Wi-Fi goes out? How long until the power's out?
How long? I don't know, bro. That would be a huge thing.
Let's not end on this. Let's end on what we had before. Let's end on that whole shitwood situation. Any final thoughts?
Taylor Swift's stands are fucking scary.
Taylor Swift fans?
Yeah,
What do you think is scarier? Beyonce fans or Taylor Swift fans?
it's kind of hard. Taylor Swift fans, because they're like mostly white girls.
Yeah, they'll probably get away with it easier.
Angry white
Probably
girls.
get away with it easier.
Oh, they'll probably. Oh, bro. They'll cancel.
Did you get looked at crazy while you were there?
No.
Did you and your girl get looked at crazy?
No.
What'd you
no.
wear? You didn't show us now. I bet you wore like a white shirt, like with like a casual Mexican shirt with like the gold embezzling on the chest, like it's a button-down shirt.
No, I just kind of wore this.
Oh, I could have
know
seen
what
you
I'm
in a
saying?
cowboy
basic,
hat.
Basic shit. No, because it was fucking humid, bro.
Yeah, you were at
Tampa
the
was
fucking
humid.
the stadium, bro.
Bro, we were in the top floor of the stadium.
Yeah, no.
Are you
that's
scared
all
of
the
heights?
heat.
I'm terrified of heights, bro.
I was terrified of heights. I looked
You
down,
were scared
bro.
being that high, bro?
Yeah.
We tried doing that at a basketball game, and I was like, I'm going to fall on him.
No, worse than that, bro. As soon as Taylor Swift came out, bro.
Everybody stood up.
Everyone stood up, jumped and shit.
The ground. Oh, my God.
The whole
The whole
Oh my
fucking
God.
thing was shaking and shit. I was like, I'm in a final destination.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
The whole concrete
yes,
started. Like you're like,
man.
how's the concrete
You
shaking?
can look down and see.
Every single game has happened throughout the rest of the year, and we're just worried about this moment.
You got all these other drunk people. Like, ah!
they fixed the stadium up for the Super Bowl, and then they stopped maintenance afterwards. That's what got me, bro. I was like, the crowd is shaking. I'm like, should I really be here?
Yeah, bro. Should I take a couple steps
Did I start
down?
running? Like, yeah.
I'm just here to
Goddamn.
support my girlfriend right now.
Taylor
for her
Swift
show,
stands
bro.
are fucking wild. I get that.
They're
J-Bob,
wild,
any
yeah.
closing thoughts?
Plants can talk.
Bro,
Plants
I think you've been
talking
fucking
dirt's
some
alive.
dirt.
No,
I
I've
think
been
you've
eating
been
too many mushrooms.
Dirtsy.
We need to do a 23andMe and see how much percentage Indian you are, because you be talking a lot about
We
dirt.
should let me take mushrooms and be on the
can.
podcast.
I'm kind of okay with that.
I would
we
probably.
can't tell
I would
people
talk
that that's
about
happening.
crazy ass shit. That's the thing.
We
though.
can't
I'd
tell
be
people
talking
that that's
some-
happening. They'll just have to see that you'll be like under the influence.
Why is his eyes all black?
Straight up.
We'll put on sunglasses on you.
Closing thoughts being,
And stop bringing Nazis here.
Fuck Elon Musk. $8 is too expensive.
no one's lost and endangered. 40-story hotel rooms, stay away from them, especially if they're about to go up into space.
What about boats?
40-story boats
Do not jump
will
off.
definitely tip over.
cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from cruises if you want to stay on land. Put the chips in the cookies, not in your head.
Bro, what?
What else happened? And don't make death threats on the internet, especially if you're fucking recording yourself.
Unless you mean it.
definitely.
Idiot.
Not even that.
You can make death threats all day as long as it's in a fucking video game.
Not even that. That's what they
making-
got the first two.
I be in them Call of Duty chats talking shit. Stay out of pocket. Like and subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, everything. Stay out of pocket.
Stickers coming soon.